Well, hello. It's wonderful to see you again today, of course. It's always wonderful to see you, and I'm glad that you decide to spend time with me. I'm going to show you how to make a really kind of sexy potato salad because I want to show you how to make it, and I think that you will enjoy it very much. They're one of the secret ingredients. You will find out what it is. That's the ingredient that makes it sexy, by the way. Not just me. I'm not the sexy ingredient. Cutting up 6 Yukon Gold potatoes. And they're going to be this size. I'm going to give you a close-up with the camera. And then they're going to go into some boiling water, of course, for 6 to 7 minutes. You want al dente potatoes. Now, I don't have to tell you this for potato salad. You can't have them too soft and you can't have them too hard. It's like Goldilocks. They have to be just right. So I'm going to give you a close-up of these potatoes. They're going to go into the boiling water, and then we will continue on with our recipe because we're going to make vegan mayonnaise. Yes, there is such a thing as vegan mayonnaise, and I'm going to show you how to make it. I have cashews and hemp seeds that I soaked for 8 hours. And then I've got some lemon juice, lemon zest, some white miso. I'm trying to remember what else was in there. That's it for that. And then I'm going to add some coconut milk and some capers. Now the capers I have rinsed. They were in vinegar and I've rinsed them. And this is fennel. Now fennel looks like if you buy a fennel bulb. And I'm cutting that up into slivers that will go with the potato. Okay, just 1 second and I'm going to pull it out of the fridge and show you because I cooled the potatoes. Alright, I have pulled this out of the fridge because I've cooled, obviously, the potatoes because it's a potato salad. Now in here I've got my Yukon Gold potatoes and 6 green onions that I've chopped up. I like a lot of onion in my potato salad, so you don't have to use 6 green onions if you don't want. There's also peas. Alright, I've incorporated peas as well because peas are good. I like peas. If you don't like peas, don't put them in. Going to make the vegan mayonnaise. Okay, so fennel in. That's my sexy ingredient. It's far more exciting than celery. I know you would agree with me on that. The coconut milk in. Don't worry about the coconut milk. It's not like you're going to taste it overtly. It's going to be in the background, far background. So if you really don't like coconut milk, use tofu. I will have this recipe on my website, so, and some alternatives that you can do as well. I'm going to put into here my capers that I have rinsed, and I'm going to add, of course, this my cashews and miso and hemp seeds. I'm also going to put in some dry mustard as well as wet mustard. I like, I'm going to put in a hot mustard. I like that, but you can always use a Dijon if you like, but a mustard is necessary in a vegan mayonnaise. And I'm going to put in coconut vinegar. So, there we go. And to help bind it and create a fluffy texture, I'm going to put in some of my cold potato. Just a few, and I might add a couple more. I just want the right texture. So you can add them to the texture that you want. I don't want this one too thick because it's going to coat and really make this a nice moist dressing. I'm not using obviously any processed oils in this, so it's going to need still, quite a bit of flavor. Now I'm going to add some dill. I'm adding dried dill right now because I don't have any fresh dill, and I love fresh dill. So I would put in lots. That's how I would like it, like loads and loads of fresh dill. Anyway, use what you've got, right? So I'm going to use dried dill. That's going to go in here as well. And then I'm going to run outside and get some of my chives from my herb garden. So chives will also go into this dish. If you don't have chives, don't worry about it. The spring onions are going to do the job that chives would do. It's just, I have them, and I usually always put them into my potato salad. So I'm going to grab those with some scissors, and we'll whiz this up, and then you'll see it coming together, okay? Let me do that, and I'm gonna go whiz. I'm not gonna go take a whiz. I'm going to whiz the mayo. Okay, just so we're clear. That made, after I whizzed it, exactly 1 cup of mayonnaise. I'm very proud of myself. It actually made it 1 cup. Not a little more, not a little less. So let's enjoy the victory of that, shall we? And it's going to go, and I'm going to mix it up, of course. I'm going to, here we go, ready? Look at this. That's the consistency exactly that you want. Now if you want a thicker mayo consistency, it's going to thicken up when you put it in the fridge. Take probably an hour or two, and that would do it, make it thicker, but we don't want that for this recipe. There we go. Oh, there's a huge spider. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna show you. Look. There. Oh dear. I guess I gotta catch it and put it outside. Hang on a minute. Okay, while I was shooting that, little Missy over here wants in. Yeah, Lola. You can't let yourself in? Alright, I'll come get you. Lucy, let her in. Okay. Okay, are you happy now? Sit, sit. Say yes, you let me in. Thank you, Mom. And a big yawn. Okay. So I have a bed of spinach and butter lettuce, and I'm just put it in the middle of that. Sometimes I'll do arugula if I really want a nice kick, but that'll go in there. Now I'm gonna cut up some chives and put them on top. Okay, so the chives from my little herb garden. Or you could snip them on with scissors, of course. And there we have it. Now I purposely haven't put any, there. Now I'm leaving it up to you to add your salt. Here, let me bring you back up here again. Just a sec. There. All right. It's up to you what salt you want to add. I like a hearty salt on here, so you probably wouldn't like the salt that I like to put on it. I use this one. I'll show you. It's just like a sea salt, but it's really chunky. You might, like, I'll put that around the top like that. You might find it doesn't even need salt. I do sometimes, because when I use the hot mustard, it gives me enough flavor on my palate that I don't even need salt. But I'm gonna add it, just again, I was demonstrating to you the salt that I like on potatoes. I won't add pepper, but you could if you wanted. For people that don't, or that have, that want to make this, and say your partner isn't a vegan, you could make this for yourself and then add some salmon for the person in your life who isn't vegan. Or if maybe you're putting a dinner party together and you want to make a salad, and there's, that's not very good, is it? Say you are a non-vegan, and you're watching this channel, so you can come up with ideas for somebody who is vegan in your family. This is a great one to make for them, or for company that's coming over, who somebody says that they're vegan and they're coming over, and you're like, oh, what am I going to do? Make this, because then you could always add salmon for everybody else, and then you've met both needs and you've respected their decision to not consume animals, but you're also making a dish that can please everybody at the same time. And that's perfectly all right to do. So, I mean, you might be a vegan and your partner isn't. So you could make this, and then your partner or your spouse could add salmon to their dish, but you're going to have yours like this. And then as they watch you have it like this and enjoy it without the animal product, you can, probably get them to come over, or to even consider it. It's a personal journey for everybody, so we have to respect that. And this is just a great salad, or an idea that could meet both needs. Or if you're feeling like you're struggling to have a meal that can meet a vegan's needs and a non-vegan need at the same time, at the same party, or at the same in the same family, this will meet that need. It's just one small example that I can give you to help you out. I hope you enjoy this one. I certainly love it, so I hope you do too. Take care, and I'll see you again in my next video. Remember to try and be kind to somebody and bring a little joy into their lives today. If it's your children, or your partner, or your spouse, or a boyfriend or a girlfriend, bring some joy into their lives today, and that will bring some joy into your life, I'm quite sure. And be kind to yourself. That's very important. Take care, and I will see you again next time. Subscribe if you wish. Bye.